everybody, my name is Eduardo and today we're going to be going through OptaReach, our AI automation outreach platform, which in essence basically allows you to find leads across LinkedIn, cold email, Reddit, Twitter, GitHub, Hacker News, Stack Overflow, various different social networks and social platforms, and send messages directly to your potential ideal customer profiles directly from within one platform, OptaReach. So with that being said, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the platform. You can do so by starting a free trial in the top right hand corner. If you haven't done that, or if you have done that already, I should say, you can just come here and log in straight away. If you do have any questions that I haven't answered during this video, or you'd like some more information, you can always reach out to us directly here in the chat, or you can even click get a demo and book a call with me directly. So with that being said, I'm going to log in here. I'm going to log in. And once the dashboard has finished warming up, we will see an overview of our platform and what we have going on. So here we can see the agent, which is what you use to start off your messaging campaigns and to identify leads. Here we have an overview of the messages we've sent, the user engagement, so messages sent versus replies, track searches as well, so that we can continuously monitor keywords being used across different platforms, campaigns that we have running, and the source distribution of accounts that we have connected to this workspace. So with that being said, once you have your campaigns running, the first place you're going to want to check is your Unibox, as this is where any time that somebody replies to you, the messages will start to come into your account. So you can see here we have people replying on Twitter, on X, on LinkedIn, all different platforms, all in one single unified inbox for you to easily manage. So the next question is, how do we get started? So first things first we're going to need to do is choose a platform. So right now I've chosen LinkedIn. So the first thing you do is you've got to connect your accounts. So we come to the accounts tab here on the left hand side. You can see the accounts I already have connected. You can set limits for them, the number of connections per day. You can set as well the working hours for them. But the best thing to do is to first of all download the Google Chrome extension, which you can find in the Google Chrome Web Store. This will allow us to pull in your credentials directly using the cookies from the browser. Otherwise, if not, you can choose to use credentials, but please be sure to set your country location to the correct proxy. I would just, however, recommend the easiest way is to just use the Google Chrome extension as it's the fastest. So with that being said, we've now got our accounts connected. The next step is to start to generate some leads. So in OptaReach, there's a couple different ways that we can generate leads. We can do that, one, by taking the search bar URL directly from the platform. So here we have, for example, a LinkedIn. So we can take the URL from a LinkedIn search. Or as well, we can also use custom filters. So we can say that we're looking, for example, CMOs. And we're going to put CMO here, or Chief Marketing. So like this. Must not contain, for example, student. Located in we can say wherever, Andorra maybe. From my second and third degree connections, we'll choose the account we want to use to generate the leads, and then we go off and we will go and get the leads. So whilst those leads are running in the background and bringing them up, we can actually see here some examples of previous lists of leads that we have generated. You can see here the keywords that we used to generate these lists. You can use AI to enrich the data as well, should you so wish to. You can export it, import CSVs from here. You can edit the list as well if you want to refine them to delete certain leads as you know they're not relevant. You can do all that directly from the leads. And we do recommend that as well, to be quite targeted with your email campaigns and LinkedIn campaigns, and even Reddit and Twitter, everywhere. Try to really be as targeted as possible with your campaigns, especially with your messages as well. With that being said, on the topic of messages, the next step after you've generated your list of leads is to generate your campaigns. So here we can see we have some campaigns we already had running. Right now we're going to click Create Campaign. We're going to say CMOs, like this. Lead list sourced can be this one, CMO for example. Accounts to use. We can choose multiple accounts to use at one time so that we're not restricted by the sending limits of 1 account per day. There's the sending limits of 15 to 17 messages per day, depending upon the platform. We will also exclude previously messaged leads. Then we'll click continue. Here we have some different options in terms of templates that we can use for the LinkedIn campaigns. Otherwise, we can just start from blank, and here we'll have various different options. So we could start off potentially liking their post or celebrating the last 3 posts. Then maybe we'll wait 5 minutes, and then we can view their profile, or then we can follow them. Then maybe we'll send a connection request. If they accept, great. We can send them a follow-up message like this. If they don't reply, then we can find their email. If we find their email, then we can send an email. So there's a whole different sequence of possibilities that you can create using OptaReach to engage with your leads on LinkedIn. And the same principle also applies to the emails as well. And then you just click run, and you let that run in the background. And as I mentioned earlier, when people are ready and when people reply to you, everything will come into the Unibox. Finally, we have the track searches. So here we can see an example of a track search that we had previously running for our competitors. You can create a new track search by coming here. You can say track search for competitors, for example. This is on LinkedIn, so we're going to get all the posts or events that contain certain keywords or must not contain certain keywords, and talk neutrally, positively, negatively, and the account that we're going to use to get those track searches. And then that will continually update in the background so that you're always aware of what's going on in your industry in relation to your competitors and customers. The process is very much the same for all the other platforms. So if we come to Reddit, for example, first thing you're going to want to do is connect your Reddit accounts on the left-hand side here, add a new account. Again, using the Chrome extension is the quickest and most easiest way to do that. Then you're going to generate your list of leads. So here we have a list of leads that we previously generated from the subreddits that they came from, when they were created, the title and comment. You can sort here as well by date or whichever you'd like. You can generate a new list of leads, again, by either taking the URL directly from the Reddit search bar, or you can use custom filters again here to find users who posted or commented or posted and commented, must contain, must not contain, from these subreddits, sorted by in the last year or 6 months with X number of upvotes, and the number of leads that you wanted to go off and generate. And then once it's done that, then the next step, as was previously for LinkedIn, is to create the campaigns. So we come here to the campaign tab, we click create campaign. Here we have the possibility to message users, so marketing users, for example. We can put it as the name, like this. We can also add here different message variations, or we can actually let AI generate messages directly for us to generate similar messages to send out. We would recommend using this feature as it will increase the deliverability rates. Then you choose the list of leads that you would like to target, the number of accounts that you would like to use to send the messages from. Again, excluding messages or excluding leads from other campaigns that you've already messaged or on other workspaces. And then we click start campaign, and it will run off, same as LinkedIn, and go and wait for you to basically start collecting leads in your Unibox, when you will have people messaging you who are interested in your product. The process is very much the same, as I keep saying, for all of the platforms. Twitter as well. You have your overview, you have your accounts that you need to connect, you have the leads that you need to generate. Again, same principle, taking the Twitter search bar or using custom filters by hashtags. Again, then you run your campaigns and you create campaigns here. And then finally as well, you have the Unibox and the track searches. With that being said, that is OptaReach. If you have any questions at all, please do feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to go through a one-on-one demo with you. And also, if you want to, we can also talk over intercom as well. I look forward to hearing from you very soon, and have a wonderful day.